What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really let, hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he started talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. If you up in my DMs, I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy. All that time, and I still wasn't ready. I'm going to be ready one of these days, y'all. I'm going to be ready. I thought I was, but then I didn't even have my light on. And y'all ain't want to see me in the dark. What's going on, people? I am back. What is up? What is up? What is up? We are back. Back in the saddle. Back like we never left. What's good, y'all? Y'all roll on up in here. Share this video out. Hit the like button on your way in. Happy New Year, happy 2024, all of that good stuff, people. Now listen, we're gonna have a good time today. I ain't seen y'all in a few days, in about a week. Yeah, it's been about a week, and we are here. We about to do some things. Listen, the members only chat is the only one who knows that reference now, Xavier. But yes, when you see that intro now you know what video that comes from. I can tell you what all of the parts come from. The part where I sing Jesus Christ Superstar, that comes from Chasing Atlanta Reunion review from season 4 or 5, maybe season 5, whichever one, where Rico with the K came and he had his hair down looking like Jesus Christ Superstar. Anyway, let me take attendance and say hi to y'all. Go ahead and hit the like button, all that good stuff. Listen, y'all, Got some things to talk about. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna get up out of here. I feel like I need to make this video camera higher. Hold on, y'all. Let's do it like that. No, that didn't help. Hold on. Okay, that might be too high. All right. Is that better? That's a little better. Maybe I can zoom out. Hold on. Let me zoom out a little bit. A little too close. There we go. There we go. There I go. There I go. There I go. All right. That's a little better. I like that better. So listen. Yeah, new year. I hope everybody had a wonderful new year and all of that good stuff. Once again, thank you to everybody who came through for the birthday live. Everybody who had anything to do with donating birthday gifts, cash apps, super chats, all of that good stuff. Let me take some quick attendance, and then we're gonna be about the business of talking about some things. Get back to our regularly scheduled programming over here. Hey, Monk Chip Boo. That's my boo right there, Monk Chip. I'm glad you were the first one here today. That's one of my good students. You know how every teacher has a teacher's pet? Monk Chip is one of my teacher's pets. Hey, Boo. Diamond Pearl Jim, what's good? Volvo, hey, Cookie, what is going on? How are you, sir? Who else we got here? MVN. What's good, my love? What is good? Good to see you in the building. You're gonna be listening in the bush. You got another busy day at work. Child, don't let them work you too hard. Hey, Raphael. Hey, Xavier. Miss Kiki, Yana, Abby. Hey, running in to say hi before these white people get on my nerves in this meeting. Child. Tracy W, Spicy Original, Black Regina George. You know, all my new people to the members only chat. Are you all enjoying the tomfoolery and insanity of the members only chat? I tried to tell y'all that the members only chat was insane, and y'all thought I was just trying to sell y'all on the membership. I told y'all that place is like just a crazy place. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves in the members only chat. Perfect time, and I just got off work. Well, good. Hey, Naya, what's going on? Montrez, what's good, bruh? That's my girl Yana right there. Yana, I need to shave. I'm all scruffy and shit. It's been a long week. I had a lot going on this weekend. So Jeff, our resident executive board member of the Beehive, is here. Watch y'all be. Chow. Hey, Sharice. Hey, Spicy Original. What's good, my love? Marla Morris. Ravine. Everybody make sure you say hi to Ravine. Everybody make sure you say hi to Ravine, please. Symmetry. What is good, my love? All of my members up in here. Look at Regina. Black Regina says she loved the members on the chat. Child, they be over there clowning. Them jokers be over there clowning in the members only chat. You hear me? Just a mess. Anyway, so let's talk about some stuff. Let's see what we got in the dossier. We will be having Silly Saturday. Listen, I know we got some new people here. Thank y'all for being here, new people. But none of the new people, a lot of the new people have yet to see, because I haven't done a Silly Saturday in a few weeks because I've been out of town the last couple weeks for Silly Saturday. So we will have Silly Saturday this Saturday. We will have Silly Saturday the following Saturday. Yeah, I know the next 2 Saturdays we will have Silly Saturday. That I can promise you. So what that means is you will get premiere programming here. Everybody knows Silly Saturday is our flagship program here down to the L Teddy 27 official. So if you've never experienced a Silly Saturday, maybe go watch an old one and get yourself acclimated to how things go on Silly Saturday. That is our premiere programming over there. Hey, Harold, what's good? hall monitors, our late bell today will be at 5:55. 5:55 is late bell. After 5:55, um, I'm in a good mood. It's still Capricorn season. Caps lock is still on. So we just gonna do a 1,000-word essay. That's it. Anybody late to class after the late bell rings, 1,000-word essay. Hall monitors, I'll let you determine if you're gonna sell them a hall pass or not. That's on you. All right, so let's get into some stuff. So while I was out of town, and while I was doing a whole lot of stuff, my annual pilgrimage that I do every January, I have a big conference that I have to do for like a whole week in January every year, like right after my birthday. So while I was out, a lot of shit just went fucking haywire. Like it would be when I go to fuck off the grid that the bottom falls out and shit just goes to hell in a handbasket. So that's what we had the video with the man who listen, if listen, that man was auditioning to be, an Olympic hurdler. The man who jumped over the bench and attacked Judge Karen. We just gonna call her Judge Karen. Did y'all see the way he leaped over that judge's bench? Listen, no part of his body hit the bench at all. He cleared that thing. You know how they say Superman is able to leap tall buildings in a single bound? Listen, bro was over there auditioning to be a part of the Olympic hurdles. Cause bro, go look at the video. The way he hopped that judge's bench or podium or lectern dais, whatever you want to call it, baby, the way he jumped. Listen, right, Xavier, Judge lady. That's how you know she a Karen, because Karen have that. Y'all know Karen, like all white people, the Karens have their mantle of white privilege and breastplate of white supremacy. So they never feel like anything bad is about to happen to them, even in the face of imminent danger. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Someone who you're sentencing to jail comes running at you. You think you might want to get your stinking ass the fuck out of the way. I'm just saying. A dodge to the right, a dodge to the left could have saved you from getting your ass fucked up. But they never see it coming. The Karens never see it coming. That's why the asses always get laid out. That's why good Karen videos always ends with that bitch laid the fuck out somewhere. Because the bitch never sees it coming. They never ever see it coming. And just like every Karen, she didn't see this one coming. Listen, and you know how us black people are. See, this how you know Karens are who they are. Because black people, you could be standing next to somebody who is a friend of yours and they make a certain move and you, wait, what? You listen, we always expect and anticipate some shit coming to our black asses because we just don't know. We be like, listen, if you stay ready, your ass ain't got to get ready. Karens, they never ready because they never see shit coming. They never see the shit coming. And just like all Karens, she ain't see it coming because our black asses, listen, be standing next to one of your friends and they go like that real fast. You be like, bitch, what? I ain't know. I'm just saying. But yeah, the way he leaped over that building, so he had to go in for sentencing again today since that didn't go well. I mean, they had to spit mask on him and they had him shackled up and chained up for real. Listen, somebody in the members only chat say he looked like Silence of the Lambs over there. Listen, I don't know. What I do know is Karen. Karen. You should have saw that cotton. You or at least you should have at least moved to the side or something like that. But bruh, You supposed to be over there. You supposed to be over there on the Olympic team, doing hurdles. I'm just saying. So, Kelly Price brought her ass back out here, and she unloaded, talking about all of the hosts on Sunday Best with her. Now, the people that they say was hosting Sunday Best with her is Jonathan McReynolds, Erica Campbell, and somebody else. Who's the fourth person? It was Jonathan McReynolds, Erica Campbell. I don't know who the fourth person is. I know the host is Kirk, but she's over here talking about the people are doing stuff with young boys and people fornicating and having extramarital affairs. And so let's break this down. Let's break this down. If we're talking about extramarital affairs, I know Yolanda Adams was a host, but I don't know if she was a host at the same time as Kelly Price. Anyway, so let's process of elimination, see if we can figure this shit out. Now, Erica Campbell, I'm going to put in the extramarital affairs one. I'm just going to put it out there. If I got to wake up and look at Warren Campbell every day, he ain't the most pleasant thing to roll up in the morning and roll over and look at. I'm just saying. He looked like an extra from the movie Donkey Kong or King Kong. I'm just saying. Just being honest. Couple that with the fact that he cheats on her left, right, and sideways. Didn't he have a child with somebody outside the marriage? I thought I remember that lady over there in Los Angeles saying that he had a child with her outside of the marriage. I'm just saying. Warren Campbell cheats on his wife just as much, if not more, than Teddy Campbell cheats on his wife. Both of the Marys from Mary is getting cheated on. You just hear more about Tina and Teddy because we know Tina like Moochie and Teddy like Moochie and Tina is certifiable in the goddamn head. Just saying. You ain't never seen Warren Campbell? Baby, listen. He is not the cutest thing in the world, child. Please stop. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just telling you. Child. So we're going to put Erica Campbell in the extramarital affair slot. Bam. Fornication technically has to be, well, I'm going to assume that if you're saying someone's fornicating is someone who's not married. So that will remove Kirk Franklin from this because Kirk Franklin is having an extramarital affair. I don't know that I'm putting Kirk Franklin into messing with little boys. As metrosexual as Kirk Franklin is, I've never gotten the vibe that Kirk Franklin was gay. People try to put that on Kirk. I never got that from Kirk. Kirk never gave me that. But I can see, we know Kirk Franklin has an addiction to porn. We know Kirk Franklin likes to jack off 20 times a day. We know Kirk Franklin is into the freaky shit, probably got every sex toy known to man, probably know every sexual position imaginable. So I could see him in the extramarital affair, fornication slot with Erica. Yeah, Erica need a side piece. I'm telling you, if you got to deal with Warren Campbell and his cheating ass and his ugly ass, listen, you're gonna go over there and cheat anyway. I don't blame Erica. Go ahead, get it how you live, Erica. You deserve to be able to cheat in peace if you got to be over there and deal with Warren Campbell. I'm just saying. And then you put on a happy face and smile when y'all go to church. He's the pastor of their church, right? I think he's the pastor of the church. Now he a lot. He ain't no little thick neck. He a big thick necked. Child. Anyway, you say he a Kama Sutra student, child. Kirk Franklin likes the big girls. Oh, he like big girls. Oh, okay. But he's a little man, so that makes sense. He is Shreky looking. Child, please, you need to look at a current picture of Warren. Of Warren Cable. He do look like a black version of Shrek. I can see it. I can see it. Anyway, so we gonna file Kirk and Erica under the fornication and extramarital affair, which means because y'all still ain't give me another person, which means that, ma'am, oh, ma'am, by process of elimination, ma'am, are you then alluding to Jonathan McReynolds, famed gospel singer? Now, the man can sing his face off. I ain't gonna even lie. The man can sing his face off. And he's easy. He ain't bad on the eyes either. He's not ugly either. Are you alluding perhaps to Jonathan McReynolds doing stuff not only with men, which is not a problem? Baby, if you want to get your back blown out by every man on the eastern seaboard, go ahead. If you want to put Oregon's Trail on every hotel room ceiling from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, baby, get it how you live. We don't care. Hey, Janae, what we do care about is this allegation that somebody, hey, Pinky Tiki, that somebody is having sex with little boys. That is where we have to ask some questions like, so you're saying that if we're doing process of elimination now, we don't. Did I miss anybody? Hey, Tanya, boo. That's my boo right there, Tanya. Did I leave anybody out? The only person we have left is Jonathan, right? So you're alluding to Jonathan McReynolds doing things with little boys. Now, let's be clear. This is the same Jonathan McReynolds, gospel artist, who people have been speculating likes, XY chromosomes since he been an artist, since he came out as an artist. He's always, said, no, he's not gay. No, he don't like men, even though when I checked the list down to the Rainbow Coalition compound of who has key card clearances, if you go on those back pages, it's not the first few hundred pages. You got to go way, 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 way in the back repositories of the list. I think I saw Jonathan McReynolds over there with the key card clearance down to the Rainbow Coalition compound. And I think we all knew that he had key card clearance down here to the Rainbow Coalition compound. However, there's no problem with that. We okay with that. Baby, we don't have a problem with that. But Miss Price, you making these allegations. Not a man that you are allegedly with don't look like he got clearance down to the Rainbow Coalition compound. Now, hold on, because I looked it up. Because you making all these allegations. But hold on, let me get this picture for y'all. Let me put this picture up for y'all. Okay. Let me ask y'all a question. Because since you over here trying to lay the girls out and lay everybody else out, Miss Price, let's lay you out for a little bit because we already don't see it for your motherfucking ass anyway. Let me ask y'all a question. That's her man, right? Not the poster child and bastion of machismo and masculinity there. I mean, because that beard ain't hiding nothing, bruh. That beard ain't hiding nothing. Kelly, sweetheart, doll baby, love bug. You making these allegations of people having key cards down to the Rainbow Coalition compound, and I think you may have searched the files of who has key card admission to the Rainbow Coalition compound when you went and found that young man. I could see him being down the Bulldogs or the Marquette in Atlanta. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then you tried to go even further. And see, here's the insidious part about it. Because first of all, there's no parts of Sunday's Best where they even have little boys and kids around. So those are real harsh allegations. And then I feel like she tried to do like a whole lot of people do. Yes, Tanya down to the Marquette. I feel like she tried to do like a lot of people do when they be trying to come for the Rainbow Coalition compound and always try to tag on this, this tired ass trope of pedophilia. They always try to go with it. Always try to tag, which makes it even more insidious. Now, I could get on here and dog walk you right now, Kelly Price. We really could. We really could sit here and dog walk you, Kelly Price. We really, really could. However, we don't care enough about you no more. We really don't. Those of us down here to the delegation of Black people who give a fuck about things, we don't give a fuck about you no more. At this point, when your sister called for you again, when your sister is out here windmilling, asking us to look for you again, we won't be looking. We won't be looking. What we'll be doing is saying, she could sing. We'll be talking about you in past tense at that point, hoping that you've expired or experienced your demise. We do not care about you, sweetheart. We will hope that clogged artery, that cholesterol filled clogged artery is something that you finally succumbed to. And you went on to be with the Lord so that your husband to go on to be with his side boo that blows his back out on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That when he's secretly telling you that he's going to go pick up a meal from the Waffle House at 2:30 in the morning, he ain't sliding through the Marquette or Bulldogs just to go in the bathroom stall to go suck on somebody's peen and then come back to you, kiss you, and taste that faint air of cum drizzle, man juice seeping out of his lips as he just exited the bathroom stall, walking by that chick with the orange shirt. Shout out to the orange shirt chick. I'm just saying. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, boo. Happy New Year, my love. I'm just saying. I mean, at this point, Xavier, we don't care about her enough. The next thing we want to hear about Kelly Price is she has expired, her demise has come, and she don't went on to be with the Lord. Baby, we don't care no more about you. We don't. That's the next thing we want to hear from you. So you and all of these allegations, you can't just be throwing out criminal allegations of pedophilia, because guess what? You are culpable. If that was true, sweetheart, dear one, love bug, you are just as culpable. You are just as horrible, Kelly Price. Who sees pedophilia happening and just turns a blind eye and says, oh, nothing to see here? I'm guessing the same one who sees that her husband has jacked, sniffies, grinders, and BLK as apps on his phone and looks aside and like nothing to see here. I'm not here to drag this woman. Hey, sweet pea. Hey, my love. I'm not here to drag this woman. Oh, Blowers is the new one, Xavier. Thank you, boo. Listen, I really stopped caring about you. After the 90s, I was over you, Kelly Price. Let me tell you why. Now, you were great when you sang background for my Queen Mariah, you and your sister and Melody Daniels, when y'all were the three 3 stacks, y'all were the 3 big girls that sang and backed up my Queen Mariah. I was okay with you then. I was okay when you was backing up Puff Daddy and Mace singing I know they want from me like the more money we come across, more problems. I was okay with you then. I stopped kind of being okay with you when you remade As We Lay, and I just wanted the Shirley Murdoch version. At that point, it takes a special one to do um all of this screaming in the desert. He proposed to me. I wasn't here for you then. I mean, I haven't been on the Kelly White. She was a friend of mine. Might have been the last time I was okay with Kelly. Now, woman could sing her face off. Woman could flat-footed sing, but we don't care about you no more. Baby, go on. I got other stories to do today, Kelly Price. Excuse me. You and your boyfriend that be down to the Tokyo Valentino and stuff like that. You and your man that you found, downstairs in the basement of Tokyo Valentino in the dark rooms. I had nothing to do with that, sweetheart. I'm going to just let that go. But what we don't want you to do is we don't want you throwing out these allegations without putting a name on it. Because guess what? Now, can someone that is hip on the law and knows, criminal justice system, law things, can't somebody send somebody to go and find her and ask her why the fuck she watched someone assault a child and not say anything? Like, I would think that whatever. I don't have time for her. We don't care about you enough, sweetheart. Go back to wherever you was when your sister was looking for you. Go back. Because I don't know. But we don't care enough about you. We do care about children. And if your stinking ass sat there and let children get assaulted, then you deserve whatever's coming to you. Goodbye. Yes, she found that man down to the basement, down to the Tokyo Valentino. Harold, you know she did. Yeah. Anyway, what else happened? Cat Williams made Shannon Sharp a lot of money. She done made him, Shay, Uncle Shay, a whole lot of money. So one of our feature stories is a spinoff from that, y'all. So Cat Williams went out here laying everybody out, telling some lies, some truths, and some in-betweens. It's a mixture of truth, lies, and everything in between. Fabrications, allegories, all of that thing mixed up. Now, I only watched the clips. I'm not going and watching 3 hours of I think they say thick-tongued, Shannon Sharp, who gets on my goddamn nerves. I ain't had that type of time. Your dad actually watched the whole interview? Okay. How old's your dad, Montrez? Because that'll help me understand a lot more. Like, if you tell me your dad is anywhere from about late 40s to late 50s, like if he's like 48 up to about 59, 60, that makes sense. Because he's at that age range where all of the players that Cat Williams was talking about, okay, that makes sense because your dad is right there with all of the same age range with all those people. All right, I got you. So, I'm not here to talk about Cat Williams, though. Gary Owen now has surfaced, and he got some things to say. Now, let me read this to y'all. This is one of our featured stories of the day. Now, y'all pay attention. I need y'all to come close to the whiteboard. I need y'all to take good notes. Now, as I'm going through this lesson today, we here at the whiteboard. I need y'all to take some good notes and y'all to pay attention. Now, let me set this up. People like the Gary Owenses of the world, the Michael Rappaports of the world, always give me pause. I don't know why. I just never have a good feeling they, in the immortal words of one of the greatest philosophers of the 20th century, Sophia Petrillo, I can't put my finger on it, but if I could, I would have to wash it. When you got these white people that are always engulfed in black spaces, you got Brandy's I Want to Be Down always playing in the background when they come in the room because I want to be down. They've always given me pause. I don't know why, but I've never quite trusted them. So let me read to y'all what Gary Owens is saying. This is from the T, the M, and the Z. Okay. Gary Owens was one of the select few comedians Cat Williams spared in his wild Club Shay Shay interview, and turns out Gary has some explosive stories of his own to share. Cat likened Gary Owens' lack of crossover success to not joining the Illuminati. Unlike Ludacris, who Cat accused of joining the secret society, prompting Gary to recall the time he attempted to breach mainstream audiences on Steve Harvey's TV show. And I believe they're talking about the Steve Harvey's talk show. Okay, Steve Harvey's talk show, not the sitcom. So they go on to say Gary says he was under the impression he and Steve were going to partner up, but instead he found himself hidden backstage doing voiceovers for his show. The same show Cat clowned Steve for eventually losing to Kelly Clarkson. She's in our dossier today as well. Gary said working with Steve was hurting his pockets due to his stand-up schedule being pinched, and says the final straw came when he scored a gig as one of the celebs on D-Ray Davis's on the D-Ray Davis hosted Hip Hop Squares. Gary says he made 4 times more cash doing 3 episodes of Hip Hop Squares than he did doing 2 weeks at Steve Harvey's operation. Gary also alluded to being Me Too'd. We don't call it Me Too for the men. We call it Him Too over here. Hashtag Him Too. But I'm just reading the article. It says Gary alluded to being Me Too'd by a Hollywood exec as another reason he never hit the big time, but says he didn't compromise his integrity to get where he is today. End of quote. There's a lot to unpack there. I'm going to get to the first part, the easy part. The whole, you ain't getting paid that much. Now, Gary. First of all, Gary, you've been in the game a long time. Gary Owen goes back to the late 80s. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the first time I remember seeing Gary Owens might have been on Comic View on BET. I think that's the first time I saw Gary Owen. And that was early 90s. This wasn't like no 97, 98. This was like 92, somewhere around that time. And I think he was already making the circus even before he was on Comic View on BET. So Gary Owens been in the business at least probably going on 30 to 35 years. Let's just be clear. Okay? So you sat here and let Steve Harvey not pay you what you was worth. Baby, that's your fault, not ours. You had to sign some kind of contract. Somewhere in the contracts, it tells you what your duties are, what you're going to be doing, how much you're going to be paid. All of this stuff is there. And if you signed a contract and none of the shit was there, and you've been in the business 30 plus years or whatever, however long you've been in the business, that's your fault and not ours. If a white man want to come up here and complain to us about how he ain't getting paid what he's worth, sorry, sir. Black people been living with that our whole, time being here. You will not get any tears. Don't cry for me, Argentina. You'll get no tears of sympathy from us. Go away forever with that argument. However, let me take a sip for this. this whole thing about Illuminati and in order to make it in Hollywood, you got to get bent over. And if you and the whole reason my career ain't where it is because I ain't let nobody hit on me. I ain't let nobody bend me over. And so, which alludes to, if you see anybody in Hollywood that made it big, then that's because they done got bent over, which starts to point to that whole red pill sector's whole gay agenda thing. The fact that the gays are running Hollywood and all of this, that, and the third, and everybody wants let me help you understand something, because you keep hearing this. You hear it over and over and over. There's this whole trope, as if to say that if I'm looking at somebody like a Will Smith or a Denzel Washington or a Michael B. Jordan or whoever it is, yeah, or Ludacris, because they mentioned Ludacris in the article. Yeah, they gave it up. They joined the Illuminati. Trying to eliminate the simple fact that it may have been when the casting call came and you auditioned, so and so was fucking better. So and so's acting chops during the goddamn audition was actually better than yours, and so they said we're going with so and so, and they're gonna make it. But there's this whole, yeah, because in Hollywood, if you don't give up your ass, then that means you ain't gonna make it. Which is the whole, there's this faint air and that trope of the homophobia that's leaking out. The fact that, they're trying to demasculate the man, black man. There's this whole gay agenda. There's this and there's. I'm not saying that men have never been hit on in Hollywood, because it happens. I absolutely believe it. Just like women have been hit on. We have a whole Me Too movement, and we know that there's a Him Too movement. But let's be clear. This notion that any black man or any minority man in Hollywood, or at this point, they're basically said any man that made it in Hollywood had to give up, had to have sex in order to get there. You're not going to make me believe that. Mm-mm. You're just not going to. You're not going to make me believe that. You have no proof of that. You have no evidence of that. You cannot base the experience and stories of every single person, every single actor in Hollywood off of yours. That's negligent. That's irresponsible. And I'm not negating what you went through, but you simply saying, yeah, you got to be gay to make it in Hollywood. Look at so and so. And even if someone did do that, I'm not saying maybe there isn't somebody that did, but that doesn't mean that every single person has to go through that. This whole Illuminati notion, I'm gonna do a whole live on the Illuminati nonsense that's been going on forever. It's just a mess. It's just a whole mess. And once again, it speaks to the failed attempt at trying to diminish members of the LGBTQ plus community. That's what it is. That's what it is. Let's call it what it is. Because let's be clear, Gary Owens, it's real convenient right now to you be like, yeah, because somebody tried to hit on me too. Because you don't want to be left out the argument. You don't want it to just be that, okay, your shit wasn't as good. You weren't as talented. You didn't have, the same abilities as somebody else. You got to throw in there, yeah, because they tried me too. And I said no. So that must be why I ain't make it. Girl. Sweetheart. Dear one. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat, because y'all might be saying some stuff I need to hear. What? Xavier said Gary Owens couldn't make it because he's not that funny for white Hollywood, and he lost his black wife, so black people don't see it for him. I never found Gary Owens that funny anyway. I think he hosted a season of Comic View, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't he host one season of Comic View? I thought he did at one point. I don't remember. Their anecdotal experience does not make up the whole. Exactly. It's the same thing that white people do with affirmative action. It is. People are just more talented than I don't get it. Why weren't these Negroes putting other black folks on? Well, there's that whole, but that goes back, child, please stop. That goes back to what I started with, saying that people like the Michael Rappaports of the world and the Gary Owenses of the world, these white people that always find themselves engulfed in all things black, all of the black experiences. And now all of a sudden, oh, people are hating on me. Hey, you over here talking to a bunch of black people. You want to sit your white ass over here and complain to us about opportunities that you didn't get? You really want to have that conversation with a bunch of black people? I'm just asking. White people and their fragility. The biggest thing in Hollywood is not talent, it's looks. Well, Gary Owens is black famous. We know that only takes you so far. Well, okay, so y'all saying he did. I thought I remembered him hosting a season of Comic View. I thought I remember him hosting one of the seasons. Monk Chip says she thinks Gary Owens is funny. Now, I'll say this about comedy. Comedy is very subjective. Some comedians are good for some people. Some comedians other people don't like. I'll give you a perfect example. One comedian that I love and most people don't like is Louis Black, older white guy comedian. But I love Louis Black, especially back in his heyday, and his type of humor. He had this angry man type of humor. Loved Louis Black and his humor, but a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people like, I'll give you another example, Kevin Hart. Some people find Kevin Hart fall over funny. Some people like he ain't funny at all. So I really feel like with comedy, it's really subjective. It's really, even the whole, we started off talking about Cat Williams. Some people find Cat Williams very funny. Some people find Cat Williams not funny and very off-putting. To be honest, Gary built his career off his black family. Maybe they were the funny ones. Well, hey, Ian the Court Junkie. They always focus on the LGBTQ agenda, part of the Illuminati, but there's other rituals than sex rituals. There's humiliation rituals and blood sacrifices too. Bet they won't speak on that though. We're going to have a whole live on the Illuminati. Big Bang Theory is trash. Oh man, I saw him back home and his opener was Bruce Bruce. I think Kevin Hart is a good comedic actor. He's not funny at stand-up. Kevin Hart is not funny, and none of the blacks on SNL are funny. Oh wow. To me, Comic View was the funniest in the 90s and the early 2000s when Ricky Smiley and Bruce hosted. They were the golden years to me. Kevin is not funny. See, some people just don't like him. Just saying. Gary hosted back in the early 90s, I believe. I think it was like the mid 90s. I want to say it was like 95, 96. If I'm a betting man, I think it was probably around 95, 96. But I remember I was mad that he got to host because I was like, this is BET, a black network. This is a whole comedy show, television show for black comedians because they don't get as many opportunities at getting on television as their white counterparts. And you mean to tell me y'all gonna pick this white ass man to host? I was real upset about that. I remember that. Will Ferrell is unfunny without a script. I feel the polar opposite. I love Will Ferrell. Heart is never funny. I think some more is funny, but a lot of people don't see it from. Some more is funny. I think Adele Givens is hilarious as hell. Hilarious. But these things happen. These things happen. It was more like 92, 93. Okay. I thought it was like around about 95, but you're probably right. Don't make me lie. I don't remember, y'all. Don't make me lie. So in other news, I put this in the members only. I'm just so we break up the monotony as we transition. Where's this at? So I put this in the members only chat earlier. I just want y'all to see this. So hold on. Let me share my screen. Hold on. What am I doing? Sharing my screen. Okay. So we put this in the members only chat today. I'll let this bless your heart like it blessed the members only chat. And the caption says the pastor's side piece invades the church. Let me turn on the sound. That's the whole thing. Listen, who you want to know who I would be in this situation? I would be that usher that was on that back row that when she saw what was going on, baby, the way she sat down and looked like, baby, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care. Long as she don't touch me or bother me, I'm going to be sitting back here on this back pew and making sure ain't nobody chewing no gum in this goddamn church. I ain't got this type of time. The way people started walking out the church. People started walking out the church and stuff, but that usher that was on that back row, that would have been me. And then, see, you could tell he was real guilty because the way he was trying to explain on that microphone and all this, because we'll go to court and just, sir, you trying to explain, sir, it is what it is. You blew that woman's back out. She found she probably called you and wanted you to come over and bring her something. And you said no. And she said, you ain't gonna tell me no. And came around there and cleared it. And they gonna fire you, sir. You're about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. You're about to get fired. They about to listen, the deacon board is probably meeting as we speak to find you another job. I hear the Potter's House about to be looking for a new pastor. Go on over there. They used to scandals. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He don't look like he's giving back breaking. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. All I know is that usher on the back row was the whole entirety of us watching. Because I'm sure I know. See, y'all are my people. Y'all are my people. I know my people is like me. Baby, we sitting there like, long as they don't bother me and touch me, girl, this is a mess. Just a mess. All right. Let me make sure ain't nobody chewing no gum. You need a fan, fans. Anybody need a fan? Girl, I ain't got nothing for you. I don't have nothing for you. I don't got nothing for you. Nothing. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know. I'm sure. Now, did you see that one lady that got up in the middle and walked the hell out real mad? You know why she probably got up and walked out real mad? Because she was a side piece and thought she was the only side piece. And then looked at that woman who came up in that windmill and she probably said to her, she probably sitting down in the pew like, I know the fuck you lying, bitch. I'm supposed to be the only goddamn side piece. Who the fuck is this bitch? That's what you saw that lady that walked out. She was real mad. Girl, what you mad for? Oh, you thought you was the only side piece and found out that you wasn't. Child. Why aren't you allowed to chew gum? Because people stick it underneath the they either stick it underneath the pews. Some people stick it right on the pews. That's why. It ends up on the pews. That's why you're not allowed to chew gum. You let them come in there and see you chewing gum. Baby, you know how them ushers do. Look, where my napkins at? Them ushers do you like that? Hold on. Hold on. They come up to you like this, come to your mouth. They don't even ask you no questions. They don't ask no questions. They do just like this. They walk right up next to you. That's all. No questions needed. None. Baby, that woman was mad. That woman that walked out, listen, you could really analyze everybody in that video and have a whole story. There was another dude that was over there trying to argue with the pastor, and he sounded real upset. He wasn't upset that the pastor had done cheated. He was probably upset because he was probably fucking that lady too and thought he was the only one fucking her too. I'm just telling you what I know. This is how this shit goes down in church. I grew up in church. There's always scandals in the goddamn church. Everybody fucking everybody in the goddamn church. They tell you don't go outside the church to look for somebody. You be in church 6-7 days a week. And so you need somebody to fuck. You get horny all the time. When you get horny, you need your back blown out or you need to blow it back out. So if you at church all the time, whose back is getting blown out? Somebody at church. Who is getting blown out by? Somebody at church. These things happen. Just saying. Just saying. One of the mods can put the link in the chat. One of the mods can one of the hall monitors put the link in the chat. Late bell has already rang. I just want y'all to know that if somebody come in, hall monitors, late bell has already rang. Already rang. So let's address Jonathan, Joe Nathan. Let's address Joe Nathan. So Joe Nathan did his exclusive ABC News, ABC exclusive interview. They gave him the first. He gave them the first interview. I guess he did. Doesn't ABC own Marvel? I believe ABC owns Marvel. ABC, Disney, don't they own Marvel? One of y'all, I know Xavier probably know. I guess he's trying to, see if he still can't get back into the Marvel MCU. However, so ABC and Disney are the same company. Yeah. So ABC, Disney, same company. Sir, 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 Mr. Major, Mr. Majors, Mr. Majors, I really need you to just go sit down somewhere. This did not help you, sir. This did not help you. This didn't help you. We didn't ask for this. We didn't ask for this. Bernice King right now is somewhere drafting her response soliloquy. You knew she loves writing them long 4-page letters and then closing them with a kiss about anything involving her mama, her daddy, or any part of the word king. You could be talking about King Solomon. You could be talking about the the King and I movie. Bernice King is gonna bring her ass out here with a 4-page letter and close with a kiss. And when she writes it, you better get it on time, because Bernice King don't play about her mama and her daddy and their name. Let's be clear. And the way you was just throwing out Coretta Scott King over and over and over today, I expect before sunrise tomorrow, Bernice and all of her people will have a statement out. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just like, and the, Jonathan, it's, y'all know I'm a Jonathan Majors. I like Jonathan Major. I really, really do. I really do like Jonathan Majors. I really do. But excuse me, this didn't help you. Oh, you're not late. You had a flat. Oh, okay, no problem, G Smith. I'm so glad you're. Thank you for being here, G Smith. Love you, girl. Hall monitors. Hall monitors. Please monitor the doors. Hall monitors. Please monitor the doors. What the hell just happened? Oh, my screen just went like haywire. Like, what the hell just happened? Yeah, hall monitors. Please monitor the doors. Hey, G Smith, just the hall monitors. They'll take care of you. Hall monitors. Just go on over there. They'll let you know what you need to do. Speaking of being late, where the hell is Tracy C? And Tracy W. I ain't seen Tracy C or Tracy W. Both of the double mint twins are missing. I'm gonna get them. Cam's not here right now because he's suspended. He on suspension. So that's why you don't see him as much. He be on indoor suspension. We gonna take care. We had to take care of him. Oh, the bus had a flat. Oh, okay. The school bus had a flat. No problem. Hall monitors, please monitor the doors. Monitor the doors. Yeah, just go see one of the hall. Xavier, he'll let you know. So Jeff, he right there. He'll let you know. No problem. I'm just saying. But here's what Jonathan should have done. Jonathan Majors should have went away quietly, took a year or two off, let this get behind him, and then you start off with some small indie films, one of those good indie films that ends up blowing up into something big, and restart your career. But you need a good 18 months away. Just 18 months. So a lot of other shit can happen, and you're still young enough. How old is Jonathan Majors? Let me see. Ain't he in his 30s? You still young enough where you got a long career ahead of you. Jonathan Majors is 34. He's 34. Thank you, L Love. L Love sent me a cash app. Thank you, L Love. Thank you, my love, for your cash app. She said, happy belated birthday. Well, thank you, my love. But you stepped in it today. All of this, because then he was like, because if a black man was running after a white woman like that, he would have been killed. That is true. But sir, you on goddamn Good Morning America, and there's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white lady that has accused you of domestic violence. White America don't give a shit. Because you still look like you from the backwoods of the great state of Mississippi, where they do all types of horrible things to black people that look like you, Jonathan Majors. And if you're looking for some sympathy from white America on Good Morning America, baby, you are reaching. And if you're looking for black people to sympathize with you when they've seen nothing of you, but you wrapped around some white woman, you're reaching as well. Because we are out of the business in the year of our Lord 2024 of embracing black people who don't embrace our culture. Y'all black men and women out there who want to do nothing but be around white people, be hugged up with white people, be in their spaces, marry them, and act like you're not a part of us. Then when they remind you that you are black and try to run back over here to us, we're not going to embrace you. We're not, don't look for us to give you cover. Don't look for us to protect you. Don't look for us to, circle the wagons and be no, no, no. No. Now let's be clear. The ruling was you did not commit any amounts of domestic violence. The ruling basically said she inadvertently got hit when you tried to put her back in the car. There was no intention of hurting her. You did not. And so basically you really didn't do something, but she got hurt accidentally. So that's basically what you got convicted of. But still, white America don't see it that way. They don't care. And us black people, we don't even like Megan Good like that. I'm just saying, we don't even like her ass like that. Let's be clear. So if you're looking for sympathy over here in the sympathy corner, we don't have nothing for you. We don't have nothing. Listen, we are Whitney Houston. I have nothing. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Just saying, I have nothing. Listen, Black Regina, Megan Good been stupid for a lot of years. She been stupid for a lot of years. And when it comes to men, she been stupid for a lot of years. I'm just saying. When it comes to men, she has just been every black woman in America always look at Megan Good and her selection of men and be looking at her like, this bitch right here can't get right. Be like, the next man you see her attached to her or see her on the arm of, every man we done see her on the arm of, we just look like girl. When you have this whole conversation with her, just saying girl, be like girl. Child, a mess. Just a mess. Just a damn mess. So yes, y'all. She definitely need poor little tink tink. Right. Be like poor little tink tink. Poor little tink tink. Two Greeks and a nerd production. Yep, he ain't no white boy either. Right. And got away with everything. Just saying. Just saying. Bruh, you do understand that you did not help yourself. Like going on, Jimmy, you ain't help yourself with the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. Us black people, we looking at you like, bruh, we saw what this was from the beginning. When you went over there and got Megan Good, and the people hadn't seen you with a black woman at all, girl, they wasn't. They already knew what it was. And I told you, it's the year of our Lord 2023. We're not doing this with people that don't want no parts of us. We're not embracing you anymore. Go with God. Go away for about 18 good months. Come back. Now you're gonna have to take some lesser roles than what you had. You're gonna have to take some diminished roles, but it's okay. Sometimes you gotta listen. Sometimes you gotta take 2 steps back to take a leap forward. Or you could come up. You're right, Diamond Pearl Jim. He could come right over here to my bedroom. I'm looking for you. I'll take care of you. Megan can't do what I can do. Just come on over here. I'll take care of you over here. My grandfather used to always say, when you're in the middle of the ocean and you tread in water, sometimes you have to go beneath the water in order to stay on top of the water. That's how it goes. But to be fair, Jonathan hasn't been famous enough for us to know his dating habits, and he was cheating with Megan before. He must be looking. He's going to have to rebuild his career. He could do right. He's young. He's 34. He could be back to being a big time star before he's 40. He's 34. Y'all know how the news cycle goes nowadays. Give it 18 months. By the time he turned 36, people, would have forgotten. And you can go and get back to your career. You got a long career ahead of you. Tyler Perry will put him on Fort Child. Well, allegedly, Tyler Perry will put him on if he grab his ankles. That's allegedly what they say. Child, I don't believe no parts of that. All this about Tyler Perry got ankle grabbers. Listen, Tyler Perry is the ankle grabber, and you ain't gonna make me believe no different. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, child, girl, child. If Robert Downey, that was one of the examples I said. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. has done everything under the sun. Look at him. Just go, like I say, go away. Give the whole, I'm taking some time to myself. We'll see you in 2 years. We'll see you in 2026. Come back like nothing happened. We're here for it. Just come back. Come back in a movie where you basically naked the whole time, reminding us of what we've been missing. You chiseled all up and everything. Girl, we're here for it. Here for all of it. Be back better than ever. Now that you think of it, Jonathan got a body. Right. He does have the, he don't have necessarily the Tyler Perry facial features that Tyler Perry go for, but he got the body. Just saying. I ain't worried. He'll be back. But that interview ain't help you. Did not help you. And like I said, Bernice King, baby, she's about, listen. She's in the process of writing her 4-page letter that she's going to enclose with the kiss. And when she writes it and sends it, you better get it on time. Because you're not going to keep invoking the name of her mama and daddy and not thinking that you're not going to catch these hands. Not thinking that you're not going to catch 2 to the head, 3 to the body. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyway, Robert went away, got clear. Right. That's why I say you got to have some space in between. You got to go away for a little bit, bring your ass back. Time heals all wounds. Time heals all wounds. Okay. It heals them all. In other news, Kelly Clarkson is in the news. She's delusional. Very. Kelly Clarkson says she's going to ban her kids from using social media until they're 18. She says, not under my roof. Let me help you understand something, Kelly Clarkson. If you truly believe, now she got a daughter who's 9 years old, and she have a son that's 7 years old, right? Let me help you understand something. You can't stop children from doing things that they want to do, because as soon as they're out of your presence, they're going to do it. Soon as they go to school, they're going to find a way on social media. It's going to happen. You're going to keep your kids on social media. How? I just want to know how. Because even if you say, oh, I'm a homeschool them and they're going to be at home, please be clear. You are a celebrity who works a lot, which means you ain't in front of your children 24 hours a day. No parent is in front of their children 24 hours a day. Children do everything their parents don't want them to do. I grew up in households where we were staunchly Christian. The girls couldn't wear makeup. They couldn't wear scantily clad clothes or anything like that. Baby, they would go to school one way. By the time first period came, they done had on a whole new outfit, had a whole look done in makeup, had on everything they weren't supposed to have on. By the time they leave school, They went and got changed and go home like nothing happened. Ask any gay boy that knew they were gay young and they wasn't supposed to do what they were doing with guys. Guess what they did? They found a way. Kids found a way to do everything. Everything. Try to go somewhere, Kelly Clarkson. If you believe it's gonna be like that, Kelly Clarkson, you're gonna have a hard time as a mother. I'm just telling you what I know. If you think you're gonna be able to control those kids like that by keeping them away from something, you're gonna have a hard time. A real hard time. Just saying. I'm just saying. Why you call Miss Clark that? What she take your no? You know, everybody. It's a term of endearment. If I add skank to your name, you know it like beyond skank. We know that's beyond skank. Kelly Clark skank. You know, it's a lot of people we add skank to their name. That's the term of endearment. That means I love you, bitch. I mean, I don't really love beyond skank like that, but I love me some Kelly Clark skank. That's my hoe. I love that bitch. I don't get it twisted. I love her. I'll fight you by some Kelly Clark skank. I'm just saying. I bet at their daddy's house, right? Because you and your husband not married no more, and you know how daddies are. If you expected the daddy to be hard on the kids, the daddy gonna be like, going on in there and play and don't bother me. And when they go over there and play and don't bother him, guess what they're gonna be doing? Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. Somebody, one of y'all parents go over there and talk to her. She needs some help. Because I know every parent in the chat heard that it was like, girl, you really think that's gonna work? Like everybody's looking at you like Kelly, girl, Kelly, girl, Kelly. It ain't gonna work. Anyway, Blueface is in it, and I know hashtag ABC. Can I get some hashtag ABCs in the chat? Because y'all know Blueface and Krishan are proverbial hashtag ABCs. We know that they are proverbial forever hashtag ABCs, right? Shout out to the ABCs. However, this is good news involving Blueface. So Blueface, in that little case that he lost, he still owes like $14 million in that case. According to TMZ, he was originally ordered to pay $13 million to that club where the people got shot. To cover their lost revenue, lease charges, and lost wages and all of that stuff. Well, now that you ain't tried to pay them people their money, that $13 million is now accruing interest. So now, since you ain't trying to pay a dime on it, that $13 million is now $14,386,164.23. So it's accruing interest, sir. I hope they bankrupt your ass. I hope your ass is somewhere on the side of the road. You are homeless, unhoused, or whatever the term is today. And, desolate and destitute. We want no parts of you. I hope that by some sheer chance, CPS finally comes, picks up that child, snatches that child out of you and out of Krishan's hands. Because I don't think either one of y'all are fit to have kids. So this is good news. The fact that they about to take your money and they're about to take your means away from you from being all over our social media. They about to take away the means by which you're able to gallivant all over the internet streets the way you do. Take the means away from you to do all of the awful, horrible, insidious things that you've done. Great. Take everything, every dime he got. Take it all. We love the fact that you owe these people let me get the exact amount. That you owe these people $14,386,164.23. I hope they say in the adjudication that you can't file for bankruptcy and have it go away. I hope that's a part of the adjudication, that even if you file for bankruptcy, you'll still owe it. I hope so. Run his pockets. Run his goddamn pockets. I wish every horrible thing on him. I wish every horrible thing on that young man. I don't want anything good for him. Nothing. Nothing. I want nothing good for him. Nothing. I'm just saying. Nothing. I wish all bad on him. I wish all bad on his raggedy ass mammy. I wish all bad on him, on all of his baby mamas. Anyone who lets him impregnate them and conceives a child by the derelicts of society like him, I wish all bad for you. Go away forever. So that's good news. Run his pockets. Run his goddamn pockets. Once again, in the amount. See, y'all over there talking about what Tasha K.O. Can we get to the fact that this young man owes $14,386,164.23? Hello, Mr. Jonathan Porter, Blueface. Where's the $14,386,164.23 that you owe them club owners for the 2022 shooting that you had over there at the Script Club and forced them to close down? Run them people their coins. Anyway, in other news, as the world turns, these whores have been playing out. Can we talk about Halle Bailey? Now, y'all talking about bitches who I want to go away. Halle and Chloe Bailey, y'all hoes can go away forever. Because wasn't Chloe out here windmilling in the streets when people were saying that Halle was pregnant? Do y'all remember that? Remember when the pictures were surfacing and they were windmilling? How dare you say my sister's pregnant? How dare you? Da, 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 da. They were out here in the streets like we were just all stupid. They was out here. Am I making this up? Am I wrong? Am I remembering this the wrong way? I just want to know. Did I remember this the wrong way? Because if I remember correctly, they was out here windmilling in the streets. Talking about, no. It was people out here windmilling for her, saying, how dare you all say she's pregnant? It was the camera angle. It's the way she got her dress on. The woman done came out and confirmed that she had a goddamn baby. Her and the husband confirmed that she had a son. You talking about bitches need to go away? Go away. So Jeff, they was out here denying that pregnancy joke. Don't try and protect her now. They was out here saying that woman was not pregnant. Her sister was out here windmilling. She even came out here windmilling, talk about how dare y'all. And the whole time she was pregnant the whole time. And here's the deal. See, what bothers me is y'all want to become celebrities. Y'all want the limelight, but you forget that there are parts of it that you can't get away from, which means unless you are part of the 3 Comma Club, like a Rihanna and things like that, who can go off on their private island for a year and a half and never surface and nobody ever sees the baby and have to question it, then that's one thing. But baby, you was out here taking pictures all out in the world. You know paparazzi gonna follow you everywhere. And when people say, oh, she looked pregnant, instead of you saying, yeah, me and my boyfriend are expecting, I really think people would have been like, oh, okay, that's so good. You know what I'm saying? People get pregnant all of the time, but you out here basically going in on us like we just stupid, playing us for the fool. How dare you claim my sister? Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. We don't give a shit about you like that. And now that we know that you will blatantly lie to our face, now you will, when we looking up in the sky and say, oh, the sky is blue today, and you gonna look at us and say, no, that bitch is green. Now I don't want any more I never really saw it for them anyway. I never really saw it for them anyway. Poor Funky Dineva. Remember, Funky Dineva got dog walked and dragged. People was dog walking Funky for the things that he said about her. Child, where's Funky? I know Funky got something to say about it. I'm just saying. Excuse me. I'm just saying. Because listen. Well, we knew Whitney was lying when she said she ain't smoke crack. Whitney had been doing drugs since before she got her, since before the first album dropped. She was doing cocaine and drugs. So child, we knew that. Whitney Houston said she don't smoke crack is different from what Halle did, trying to make us believe that she wasn't pregnant. That's that's apples and oranges. Very much so apples and oranges. Let's be clear. Let's just be real clear. Just saying. Girl. He still should not have called that woman unattractive. You're very right, Ravine. I was one of the people saying that he was wrong for calling that woman unattractive. But it's not the same. No, that's not the same. It's apples and oranges. It's not the same thing. She has the right to keep her pregnancy private if she stays her ass out of the public view. But when your ass go outside and you got a whole baby bump and you can't be like, oh, I'm gonna keep my pregnancy private. No, bitch, that's not how pregnancies work. When you get pregnant, it's going to show. And so if you want to keep the shit private, guess what? You got to stay your ass off the fucking grid and not lie. Not try to make us look like we stupid because we see your ass walking around. Your ass is bigger. Your nose done got wider. We looking at you like, girl, you pregnant. And you over here like we stupid. Like we just stupid. Nah, because don't hand me this. Oh, she wanted to keep her pregnancy private. No. You would have did better just not saying nothing. If you want to keep your pregnancy private, you and your sister would have did better just not saying nothing and letting the streets talk. Letting the fans windmill for you because So Jeff gonna be in this chat windmilling for her, as I can see. And So Jeff could have fought that whole battle for her and it would have stayed private. But they came out here on this whole thing because a lot of these younger celebrities, they gotta respond to stuff. When stuff get in social media, oh, I got to respond. No, some things you just let it go. Let it just be fodder. You didn't have to respond. If you wanted to keep it private, you should have just either stayed out of the limelight or when people brought it up, shut the fuck up and say, yeah, I'm not talking about this. So what you could have did? You didn't do that, and that's not my fault. Not my fault. Anybody know what time it's really be going live? What time is really be going live? I don't want to go too much long because I know my sis probably got live coming. I want to make sure. Somebody go over there and check. Xavier, go check and see what time really be live is. Right. Just go disappear. If you want to keep your pregnancy private, go away. The first time that baby bump started showing, baby, just go away. You ain't even tried to hide it. You over here at the pool in swimsuits. Even if you was trying to keep it private, at least wear clothes that, hide it. At least wear clothes where you can't really kind of tell. You weren't trying to keep it private. Baby, you did a bad job of that. Aretha says she was medium-sized. Tracy Chapman says she's not getting child. I'm not doing this with you. Okay, she going live at 6:45. Okay. Child, a mess. I ain't even get to my sugar spike moments today. Couple things. Let me get to my other headliners. Tiger Woods and Nike are no longer together. I'm surprised it took this long. Now, Nike did make Tiger Woods a billionaire with a B. They sure did. I know Tiger is not mad. He became a billionaire on the backs of Nike. I ain't mad at it. Get it how you live. Tiger, make your money. He made it, and now they're going. I thought they would have let his ass go after the first scandal, but child, here we are. So after almost 30 years, they let his ass go. Raggedy ass Draymond Greene said that he was contemplating not retiring during the suspension, but now that he's coming back, he's not gonna retire. Adam Silver, hey Adam Silver, you had one job. See, your ass should have had his ass stay out until the All-Star break. It's only till All-Star break is next month. His ass would have been suspended until the All-Star break. But no, money is king. And Draymond Greene and the Golden State Warriors make money. So he's back. And instead of his ass retiring, like I was hoping and praying for, now I got to watch his ass some more. Whatever. What else was I supposed to talk about? Oh, this. I'm just gonna mention this. I ain't got time to flush it out because I'm gonna spike out, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience. I bring you your sugar spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So loved the world, I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
So, in our sugar spiky news today, hey, Danny. Danny came out the bushes to talk about her Warriors. Oh, look at Danny. Danny's over there in the Bay Area. She came out the bushes to protect her Golden State Warriors. See what I mean? They protective of their Golden State Warriors. They over there, they got, half of the light-skinned coalition plays over there for the Golden State Warriors. So y'all's former president, Donald John Trump, in his criminal case in the great state of Georgia, Fulton County, where our girl Fannie is over here giving him that work in that business, these fools have asked the judge to have the case dismissed. Why? I'm glad you asked. What is the impetus wherewith they should have this case removed? Great question. I'm going to tell you what they said. They said because the former president didn't think political speech could be criminalized and did not know that what he was doing was criminal and could according to his lawyer, they believe that he lacked fair notice that his alleged effort to overturn the Georgia results of the 2020 election were considered criminal offenses. So let me get this straight. You thought that calling the Georgia Secretary of State and telling him to find votes however he could, basically telling him to illegally alter the number or the results of said vote, You thought that it was illegal for you to do that, right? You had no idea that that was a criminal offense, right? No idea, right? Because the last time I checked, ignorance is not a defense ever. Because next time I'm speeding down the highway, I'm going to say, "Oh, officer, I didn't even know that the speed limit was 45 miles an hour. I thought it said 70." Ignorance is not a defense. I don't have time for these people. I don't have time. Fanny, fuck his ass up, Fanny. Please, fuck his ass up. In other sugar spiky news, remember we did the case with the lady with the lady in Mississippi whose son was was ran over by the police. He died. They buried the man and then didn't tell the lady until a few months later, and she had to go find her buried son. Remember that case that we talked about? Y'all remember that, right? Well, now it comes out that there are in that same place where they buried that black man and didn't tell his family, even after even after they knew who he was and knew that the family was looking for him. Baby, they done found 215 bodies. 215 bodies in that same grave, in that same place, of all people who died mysteriously. And okay, we just gonna bury you in this potter's field. Many of whom they're saying right now they could identify. They had identification on them. They were able to figure out who they were. The Mississippi say they just didn't care. We just gonna bury them, and we ain't got the type of time to be caring about people. Matter of fact, they said that when you went over there to this, they were in shallow graves, and it's so bad that vultures and buzzards hang out around that place because the stench from the bodies lets the vultures know that there's dead rotting meat there, and they just buried these people without telling their families. And like I said, many of whom had identification on them, were identifiable, and they could have told the family. And because of the case that we talked about last year with the lady of Mississippi, that's how they found all of these other bodies. So Ben Crump and his people are on top of that, but it's a mess. It's already 3 mothers that came out. One of them is white, and the other 2 are black. But this is in Mississippi. This is going to get a lot more news because one of them is white. And it's a shame that it's not until white people get involved that people seem to care, that the Justice Department gets on top of this. But that's just the way it is in these yet to be United States of America. And in our last sugar spiky news before we get out of here, because I know Really B's going live. So if you remember in the Elijah McClain case, there were 3 officers and 2 paramedics involved. One of the officers was convicted. 2 of the officers, the other 2 officers got acquitted, and then the 2 paramedics were convicted. So the one officer that was convicted, he got sentenced today. And you want to know what they sentenced him to? Not today. It was a couple days. It was last week while I was off the grid. They sentenced him to only 14 months. 1-4. A year and 2 months in jail is all that he gets for murdering Elijah McClain. I purposely saved this for last. I purposely am not going to spend a lot of time on this one because y'all know I've told y'all on many occasions the Elijah McClain case makes me very emotional. It is very triggering the way that young man was murdered, and these people are basically getting off. They gave that officer 14 months, 1 year and 2 months in jail for murdering somebody that was just walking down the street. Yep. Anyway, I y'all know how I get when I get on that Elijah McClain story. It bothers me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyway, I'm about to send y'all over to the tribe meeting. Oh boy, I don't even see it. Let me check. So I don't even see a live for Really B. Wait, let me see. Is it the Married to Medicine? Xavier, is Really Beast live? Her Married to Medicine live? Let me know so I can make sure I'm sending y'all to the right place. But yeah, that Elijah McClain case always it triggers me. I just can't. It just really, 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 really. Okay, it's the Married to Medicine one. Okay. Um, it just really, I just can't. I really, 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 really cannot. It triggers me so bad. Anyway, we about to get out of here, y'all. I hope y'all are having a lot of fun. Like I said, I've been trying to promote people joining the membership so they can get in the members only live. Shout out to the members and the members only live with their insanity. Well, we about to get out of here, y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I'm about to send y'all over there to my big sis. Is she live yet? Did her live start yet? Put some shondos in the chat. Xavier, let me know if her live started yet. So I can send y'all over there. But listen, we'll be back tomorrow with some more. We'll be back tomorrow. Shout out to all of them. Come out the bushes and let us know you here. We have a lot of fun here. A lot of fun here. So y'all can, come around and let us know y'all here. We don't bite unless you unless you ask us to. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. Oh, she ain't started yet, so we can still talk a little bit. We're gonna talk a little bit until she go live. So then that way, once she's live, I could just throw y'all in the live chat. Yeah, we always do have a good time. Let me see what else. Let me see what else I missed. It was something else I wanted to put. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about for the members only live. Child, that video y'all put in the members only live with Diamond out here windmilling for Lil Scrappy. Child, care, care. Child, care. Anyway, but yes, Diamond is out here. She basically saying that she been the main squeeze for Scrappy the whole time, and that Erica Dixon was the side piece, and Bambi was the side piece. She said something about she had some house that her and Scrappy was living in, and Bambi was not Bambi. Erica was staying there as a side piece. Like they had some throuple situation or something going on. She's supposed to be doing an interview with Carlos King. Now I don't really care for Carlos King like that. Oh, okay. I'll send it to you, Danny. Danny, send me a message on Instagram. I'll send it to you. DM me. I'll send it to you. So she I don't really do Carlos King like that, but I might be watching that. Let me tell you, I might go watch that because I just want to hear the details so I can come on here and clown her ass. Clown her ass. Clown her ass. I want to come on here and clown because she's a whole clown. A whole clown. So Black Virginia said Diamond got her clown mask. Yes, she got her clown mask on. Child, a mess. Just a mess. But yes, so I'll be watching the Carlos King interview, and we'll come over here and talk about it. So I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. It depends on what time the interview airs tomorrow, and we'll eventually talk about it though. Y'all know we loves us some Scrap over here. He's so fan. He's so fan. He is so fan. Care. Care. But yes, I saw that there was a trailer for it. And so when I saw that trailer and she started putting all that, I said, now wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Some of this ain't adding up. Now some of this just ain't adding up. Okay. And so mm, we'll see. Excuse me.
Okay, I got you. Um, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, um, yeah. So anyway, let me get out of here. I'm hungry, y'all. I'm about to go get me something to eat. I've been on here almost 2 hours. I gotta go get me something to eat. I'm gonna go send y'all into Really Beast chat. Y'all stay right there. I'm gonna send y'all over there. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.